Hello, basketball fans. I'm Jamel Crothers. 2008 NBA Playoffs. We're going to talk about the next #1 seed, the Boston Celtics series against the Atlanta Hawks. The Boston Celtics came out. They dominated the first two games of the series because they had the home court advantage at TD Bank North Garden. The fans were rowdy. The fans had the Atlanta Hawks out of sync. The Hawks would turn over the ball. Mike Bibby and Joe Johnson, they could not get themselves in a rhythm. And even Josh Smith was out of the act on offense. But Al Horford has been a great player in this series. For a rookie, he's playing great against the likes of Kendrick Perkins and a great NBA player in Kevin Garnett, which is pretty much an all-star and a legend pretty much in the making. But the Hawks got hot at home. When they went home back to Atlanta, they went back home to Phillips Arena. Joe Johnson scores 23 points in Game 3. Mike Bibby contributes 12. Game 4, Joe Johnson scores 32 points and Mike Bibby scores 18. So those two guys in the backcourt were able to step up against Rajon Rondo and Ray Allen. Joe Johnson in Game 4 scores 20 of his 32 points in the fourth quarter, outscoring the Boston Celtics 20-17 in the fourth quarter as far as points go. Boston, there's not exactly a problem with their offense. The big three, they're stepping up. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen. Those guys, they're getting their baskets. That's great. Rajon Rondo's having a great series. In Game 4, he had 14 points and 12 assists. Not a problem with the offense. It's more of the Boston Celtics having to get stops. They did not get the stops when they needed them in Game 4, and that is what they need to do. They need to get back to the basics, watch the film, and realize that they have to stop the Atlanta Hawks in order to beat them. The past two games, the Atlanta Hawks have been able to do pretty much anything they want as far as getting open jump shots, getting the fast break going in transition, and getting to the free throw line. So, if Boston wants to win this series, they cannot depend on going back home, as Doc Rivers says. They have to go home and they have to want to win it, and they have to have a sense of urgency. That is what Boston needs to do in order to win this series. And Josh Smith, he is woken up and he is arisen from his slump. Josh Smith has come off with 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists in Game 3. Game 4, 28 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 blocks. So guess what? Boston, they have to play defense. And as Josh Smith says after Game 4, if we can go into Boston and play the way we did in Game 3 and Game 4, we should be okay. And that is the truth. Well, that's my report for the Boston Celtics and Atlanta Hawks. I'm Jamel Crothers.